Okay, let's do this. So I gotta be real honest with you. For the last few days, I really have not felt like talking to the camera. So I haven't because, well, this is not my job. The whole point of this, whatever this is to just share the things that I'm excited about when I'm excited about them. And so since I wasn't really excited to share anything, I didn't. But while I do kind of want to paint up these still gray kit bash dudes from the last video, what I'm going to do is paint one of, or maybe the rest, of this unit, since they've already been underpainted. And my goal is always to paint at least one mini a day. So let's do that. So my goal with these guys is to give them a kind of golden, vaguely golden, yellowy kind of NMM armor, but in my scratchy and sketchy style. So I've underpainted them all with purple because purple and yellow or gold is just good, classic color harmony. So now I'm going to start with some Sunburst Ochre, mix in a little bit of the Diabolic Plum that is our base color, and start sketching out where I want the light. Now that first layer of sketchiness is the one that takes the longest because I'm kind of figuring out exactly where the light is. Now I say that, and if you've ever looked at any of my stuff, you probably realize that I don't really put too much thought into it. I just kind of put highlights or develop light where I think it looks cool. Now as a next step up, I'm just going to use this Sunburst Ochre, which has kind of become my favorite color. The next stage in our golden plans is to start mixing in a little bit of yellow. And I'm not going to go fully yellow on these guys. So I think I'm going to mix some of this Moonbeam yellow into that Sunburst Ochre as the next layer. And then probably not go any more yellow than that. And our final golden highlight, I don't know. The final little bits of light is just mixing in some ice yellow into that mix of Moonbeam yellow and Sunburst Ochre, and kind of just going for the brightest points. And then maybe some pure ice yellow for just some sort of dots of bright highlight. Now, as a fun sort of contrast, I've been doing some of my silver-y metal on like the weapons and the runes. And so for that, I just go with this uniform gray, then a mix of uniform gray and brigade gray, and then pure brigade gray. Finally, I'm onto the head, and I don't want to get any more colors out than what I've already got. So I'm going to go back to mixing in a little bit of that purple into the sunburst ochre as a base layer, and then just add more and more ice yellow to brighten it up. Well, I did in fact paint the rest of this unit, not just one dude, and now I'm left looking at the bases. Now I've already been looking at these bases for way too long because I don't like to get bogged down with decision points. I like the purple, so I think the way to go, at least for right now, is to just do some black victory laps around the rims and call them good. For now. Well, that's the first Leagues of Votann full unit completed. And I'm pretty happy with how they've turned out. The bases are maybe a little half-assed, but I don't know. At this point, that's kind of what we do around here. And thanks for bearing with me as I took a couple of weeks or something off. I just didn't feel like talking to the camera. I wasn't excited to share anything, and if I'm not excited about something, I'm just not gonna put it out there. I will say though, thank you so much for watching. You really are awesome. And I'll see you hopefully in a day or two.